Here's the greenhouse. It's just a small little shelter really, but it does pretty good for seedlings and greens this type of year. It is almost November. So quick look in here, another set of seedlings, just a couple of weeks old. They'll start picking up their pace here pretty quick. Lots of thyme, bunch of rosemary. These are all from the summer, but they're in here now just to keep it going. There's another seed tray that's doing pretty good. This lettuce doesn't get very big. It's actually a personal size, like a Boston head style. Another tray, lots of arugula, some more lettuce, bunch of parsley, mustard leaves, pak choi, parsley. I'm going to take a whole bunch off here. These leaves are getting way too big. Actually blocking some of the light. Some Swiss chard I salvaged from outside, but we had a couple of some slugs in here, or snails, and they did a bunch of damage. But this baby's coming back now. The little leaves. I don't think there's any more snails in here. Another little salad bowl. These ones don't get much light, so they're not really doing much. Basil plant still doing okay because it's actually pretty cold. This is actually, I think it's spinach, and it's in hydroponic, so it's not even in dirt. It's actually in a solution. And this thing's actually a year old. I just keep eating off it. Spinach. We got Caesar, and all this is kale. These leaves are pretty big, actually. Pretty big leaf. This thing's just growing out of a little square like this, 3x3, whatever it is. Some giants, Swiss chard, another lettuce, parsley, Italian parsley. This lettuce is doing alright. This basil isn't so good. This is actually a flower. It's a petunia. It actually started flowering underneath the lights, but I don't know if we'll have any more coming back. Peppermint, spearmint, tons of chives, beer. I grow a beer in here too. Get some sage and some more lettuce over here. Needs to go underneath the light. I'll have to find a spot. I think geraniums still going okay in here. More parsley and more lettuce. And those spots are supposed to be on those leaves. That's the type of strain it is. Pak choi. I had huge leaves off of this. Again, it's sitting in hydroponic. These are the roots. These roots are actually really clear. These ones are in really good shape. Spinach. More mint. Lavender. Chinese cabbage also. This is actually growing in a 5-liter pail. Again, this one's hydroponic. Leftover flowers. Looks like they're actually they got something going here. I wonder if they'll open. And just a thing of spinach. Here we go. Another lettuce bowl. This one's doing pretty good. This was actually not doing well, but I bought this LED light. This one here is actually pretty cheap, and the lettuce perked right up. There we go. Spinach. Pretty good bowl. It's gonna be all baby spinach. There's a bunch in there. You can harvest this every 3 days. And another lettuce tray. It's doing okay. More lettuce. It's good size. I mean, I can pull this entire thing out. Bunch of thyme. And more lettuce. Oh, look at some oregano. Just 2 containers. Just doing really well. Another rosemary. And another tray of lettuce. That's doing pretty good. It's pretty small in here, but that's all you need. Really, if you just keep rotating from seedlings, you know, it doesn't take long to get to this stage. These guys were very small this last week, but you can start taking leaves off. This is just perfectly fine to eat. Baby greens, just pick what you need. A couple days later, you can come back and get some more. But yeah, it's gonna be time to clip some of this down. This is plenty plenty ready to eat. It's supposed to be lettuce, but I don't trust this one. It's got these soft spikes. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of pouring. But it's pretty cozy in here. It's actually not too bad. I think down here the temperature is still reading 15. It's a little bit warmer, a couple feet higher. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of going through this, and I'm kind of just actually snipping a little bit on the back here. You actually get some pretty decent, nice leaves. I don't see any bugs on there. I do have some aphids here and there, but I spray just some soapy stuff once a week. And they don't like the cold anymore, so just in a couple of minutes I filled up this tray. Plenty. And I didn't even put a dent in this. I cleaned out the bottom a little bit because the leaves were touching the dirt. Then the leaves kind of get icky. So this fan kind of helps, keeps the leaves dry. Then they don't rot. So, there's plenty more I can take in here, really. Some of these leaves are decent size. And actually it's starting to block the light. So I'm going to go around and just pick off some of the bigger stuff. And then the center will fill back out.